now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Growing up in the ghetto, man, the first thing you gonna learn on your way to getting that money, man, is how to shoot dice, man. Yeah, you gonna learn how to shoot dice. You might get you a sack later on in the game, but up in junior high school, you gonna learn how to shoot dice, man. We seen our mothers playing cards, our fathers and them playing dominoes in the garage, but you seen the thugs, the gangsters, the game bangers on the curve, man, with their 40 ounces of smoking their joints, shaking them dice, man, getting that paper. Man, my cousin out of Treetop, man, he got unalived shooting dice back in, I believe that was 93. Shooting dice, man, lost his life, and ever since then, man, my uncle, he had a thing about not letting me and my little brother, well, I ain't gonna say catching us shooting dice. The moment he caught us gambling, man, he'll stop whatever he was doing and put that belt to our backsides, man. But that didn't stop us from gambling, man. I end up being one of the coldest dice shooters in the game. But one thing I never played around with was, a pair of trick dice, man. I never played with them trick dice. I've probably been a victim of some trick dice, because I remember one time in front of them Springdales in Long Beach shooting them dice, and I lost $5,000 so quick I couldn't believe how many 10s and 4s and 9s and 5s this dude was hitting. I'm talking about he was out of South Central LA. He came over there. He probably walked away with about 15,000, man. And that probably was the last day I shot dice. I don't even go to Vegas and shoot dice. But anyway, man, we're going to get to this content, man. This is hip hop history, man. Many victims of J. Prince Jr., the loaded dice game death trap, man. This is a cold story right here. This is kind of like out of what I do, but I think, man, we're gonna start venturing out to other places, man, and checking out what they got going on. This right here is a good one, man. Let's get into this, man. But before we do that, man, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to the content. All right, let's go over and see what's going on, man. Let's go.
Everybody in Texas know what the play is. If you rapping, you celebrity, if you like the strip club, you like to do this, you check in with them, they bringing them bad dice on you. Why you think they Duke the jeweler, they really couldn't get him? That's why they had, come on, homie.
For years, we all heard about the Prince family and how they extort rappers and celebrities when coming to Houston, acting like they're gonna give them protection. But what if I told you that J. Prince Jr. took that reputation and turned it into something way more sinister? We're talking about a calculated death trap disguised as Southern hospitality, loaded dice games that have left multiple people dead and countless others financially destroyed. This dude has been running the most sophisticated celebrity hunting operation in hip-hop history. He lures successful artists to Houston with promises of love and protection.
So you think you checking in over here, you checking, homie, these ain't having you checking in for the well-being and the safety of you just because you black?
Gains their trust through expensive hospitality, then leads them to rigged gambling operations where the house always wins.
I don't know what J. Prince Jr. did to him, but he did something. He did something, because if you got Charleston White up there going to get you, talking about what you're doing, you did something to him.
Wins. And when victims figure out the scam or refuse to accept their losses, that's when bodies start dropping. Today, we're exposing the entire operation, from his crew of professional scammers, Lil Cam, Wolf, and Big Caprice, to the federal investigation that's finally bringing this empire down. We're gonna break down how Duke the jeweler lost his life after accidentally beating their loaded dice, how Takeoff's murder connects to this same operation, and why 6ix9ine refused to come to Houston when J. Prince Jr. tried to set him up.
We had a conversation with J. Prince Jr., and he basically invited us to a club, and when we got there, basically it looked like somebody else was having issues with us. Then we weren't allowed in.
By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how one man's greed turned Houston into a graveyard for successful black men, and why every artist needs to know this story before they ever step foot in H-Town. So stay locked in, because this story is about to get real dark real quick. Let me break it down for you about who we're dealing with here. J. Prince Jr., son of the legendary J. Prince Sr., who built Rap-A-Lot Records. But this ain't about daddy's legacy. This is about a dude who took his family name and turned it into a weapon to prey on artists coming through Houston. See, when rappers roll into Houston, they expect that Southern hospitality. They expect to be shown love, taken to the best spots, maybe hit up some clubs. What they don't expect is to be led into a sophisticated gambling operation designed to drain their pockets and potentially cost them their lives. According to multiple sources, including explosive revelations from WAC 100.
J. Prince Jr.
Yeah, Junior.
So he starts an argument trying to take some from some dudes.
Just like D-Born him, dude be taking
He aggressive with the women.
Well, don't say taken.
He got cases, bro. He got.
Jay Prince Jr. has been running what's essentially a celebrity hunting operation.
All right, let's stop right there, man.
But deadly effective.
Let me stop this.
Befriend the artist, gain their trust, then lead them to a rigged dice game.
Let's stop this. All right. So he's doing all this illegal gambling. He's doing all this crime that they say he's doing, but he's still on the streets. Yeah, he might have caused some cases. Yeah, he might have did some small time, whatever. If he got arrested, if he have not got arrested, but he's still on the streets. So therefore, it can't be something that serious that he's doing because he's still on the streets free. You would think somebody that's doing all this would be locked up. Sometimes, man, the internet gonna run content on you, man, and they gonna get their paper up off of you. But we gonna get more into this, man. Let's get back to Jay Prince Jr. I really don't too much know about it. I know about his pops from back in the days, listening to Scarface music. Haven't met him, but you know he's more low key.
The house always wins. But when things go wrong, when someone accidentally wins or figures out the scam, that's when bodies start dropping. This isn't just street rumors, fam. We got names, we got arrests, we got dead bodies, and we got a pattern that's been going on for years. The FBI has been watching, arrests have been made, and the whole operation is finally coming to light. To understand how deep this goes, you gotta understand the power dynamics at play. Jay Prince Sr. built his reputation through legitimate business moves and protecting artists. He was respected because he used his influence to elevate people and protect the culture. But his son, he weaponized that same reputation for personal gain. The Prince name carries weight in Houston. When Jay Prince Jr. approaches someone, they're not just meeting some random street dude, they're meeting hip-hop royalty. That automatic credibility is what makes the scam so effective. People drop their guard because they think they're dealing with family. But here's what makes this even more sinister. Jay Prince Jr. didn't just inherit his father's reputation, he studied it. He learned exactly how to use hospitality as a weapon, how to make people feel special and protected right before he robbed them blind. This wasn't some amateur operation. This was a masterclass in psychological manipulation. Before we dive into the crimes, we need to understand what Jay Prince Jr. was working with. His father, Jay Prince Sr., is a legitimate legend in hip-hop. Rap-A-Lot Records launched careers, protected artists from industry predators, and built an empire based on respect and results. Jay Prince Sr. was known for his code: protect the family, handle business with integrity, and never let outsiders disrespect what you do.
You know what? I take that back. I did meet him before, man. We was in New Jersey with his boxer, and we was at a boxing fight with his boxer. It was me and the homie, man. We came from New York. We went over there. I think that was Jersey where they was boxing at. And man, this dude right here was passing out everybody that was with him on his team. He was passing out actual checks with no cash. Everybody that was working with him, worked for him. He had checks for him that night. I did shake his hand. I did meet him. I don't know him though. I thought I'm like, man, yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, Jay Prince, man, cool dude, humble, mellow, cool, man. When I seen him, he was the same way. He was mellow and cool.
You built. Artists like Scarface, Gato Boys, and countless others trusted him with their careers and their lives. That trust was earned through decades of consistent action. But somewhere along the way, Jay Prince Jr. took those same principles and twisted them into something evil. Instead of protecting artists, he started hunting them. Instead of building legitimate business, he created elaborate scams. Instead of earning respect, he exploited his inherited reputation. The transformation didn't happen overnight. According to sources close to the family, Jay Prince Jr. started small, maybe taking advantage of a drunk rapper here and there, maybe running small cons on people who wouldn't fight back. But as he got away with it, the operations got bigger and more sophisticated. What's particularly twisted is how he used his father's teachings against his victims. Jay Prince Sr. taught him about reading people, about building trust, about making people feel like family. Jay Prince Jr. took those skills and used them to identify marks, manipulate emotions, and create false security right before he struck. The loaded dice operation represents the complete corruption of everything the Prince name was supposed to stand for. Instead of being a safe haven for artists in Houston, Jay Prince Jr. turned his family's reputation into a lure for predators. To really understand how deadly this scam is, you gotta understand the psychology behind it. This isn't just about cheating at dice. This is about sophisticated psychological manipulation designed to break down every defense mechanism a successful person might have.
This is an hour-long video, man. This stuff it's interesting. I watched it the other night, man. I was like, whoa. These dudes, man, when they get to putting these clips together, man, it sound like it's this sound like it might be AI, like, but whoever writing this stuff, man, they definitely will have you locked up, man. If they didn't know this stuff, they know now. If they wasn't watching you, they watching you now. Crazy work.
First, there's the reputation leverage. When Jay Prince Jr. approaches someone, he's not just some random dude asking to hang out. He's the son of a hip-hop legend, someone whose family has protected artists for decades. That automatic credibility bypasses normal stranger danger instincts. Second, there's the isolation factor. When artists come to Houston, they're usually away from their normal support systems, their usual security, their trusted advisors, their family. None of them are around to provide perspective or warning signs. Jay Prince Jr. specifically targets people when they're most vulnerable. Third, there's the hospitality trap. Southern culture, especially in hip-hop, is built on showing love to visitors. When someone takes you to the best restaurants, introduces you to local celebrities, pays for everything, and treats you like family, it creates a psychological debt. You feel obligated to reciprocate, to trust, to go along with whatever they suggest. Fourth, there's the gradual escalation. Jay Prince Jr. doesn't immediately suggest gambling. He builds the relationship first, creates trust, makes the target feel comfortable and safe. By the time the dice game gets mentioned, the victim's guard is completely down. Fifth, there's the social proof element. The dice games aren't just Jay Prince Jr. and the victim, they're full of other people, creating the illusion of legitimacy. When you see other people gambling and having fun, it normalizes the activity and reduces suspicion. Finally, there's the ego manipulation. Successful rappers and celebrities have big egos. That's part of what made them successful. Jay Prince Jr. exploits that by making the dice game seem like a test of manhood, a way to prove you belong in certain circles. Refusing to play becomes a sign of weakness or fear. All of these psychological factors work together to create the perfect storm for victimization. By the time someone realizes they're being scammed, they're already in too deep. So,
all right, we're going to stop right there, man. This get real deep. I'm going to let y'all check this out. I don't want to use up all this. They talk about Takeoff. I remember when Takeoff was out there shooting them dice and he got unalived. They said he was gambling with these people. And there was another dude, I think his name Duke the Jeweler. He ended up hitting them on the dice, man. I guess they was shooting dice. And he ended up winning. He might have picked up the pair of trick dice and didn't even know he had a pair of trick dice. Ended up winning their money. And it's a whole lot that go with this. I got to go over there and check that out. Let me direct y'all to this page right here, man. This is called Hip Hop History, man. Y'all go over there and check this out. Check out the rest of it. They got a whole lot like that, but y'all got to check that video out, man. These dudes, they vicious out here in these streets, man. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.